called in
to Box and Brews, you might hear something
you can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use
smarts of these
because
stuff.
they know the brews.
And they know the box, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
And save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks.
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
Bucks.
and brews.
brews.
Bucks and Brews.
Welcome back to Bucks and Brews. Nick, depending on your understanding of the space-time continuum, this has either been a week or two later or earlier or about 25 minutes after we did the last episode. What do you say?
Hey guys, as always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. We appreciate you listening to us. Looking forward to today's episode. Because I'm sponsored right now by Kitty Wampus Soda, which we had on earlier this year.
We did.
I'll probably be breaking into this Blueberry Bard soda at some point, and also
Good.
City of Byron Center tap water, because my body needs to hydrate. What do you got, my friend?
I have Primo water from the machine downstairs.
Nice,
Uh-huh.
I say. And our special guest, 1 year in the making.
It's actually just short of a year because he came in just after the new year last year.
Okay.
A couple weeks after the new year.
We still have chances. but-
We do.
So we'll call it a year for our sake. But what are you drinking, my friend?
For those that don't know, this is Skyler. Skyler used to work for us. Not Nick and I, but Dawn and I.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper.
From
McDonald's.
McDonald's. All right. So this kid comes. This is a fucking large, like extra large size fry.
Uh-huh.
What else you got in that bag, bud?
McDoubles.
2 McDoubles. All right. So what was my cost on this?
$6.76.
Holy shit.
Cheap.
Cheap.
I might have to go get me some fucking McDonald's.
$6.76?
$6.76.
That's fucking expensive.
Instead of 12, $6.76.
All right. Why is it instead of 12?
I used all their deals and stuff.
All the deals. All right. So, but
I know you have somebody near and dear to your heart that likes Big Macs.
oh god,
If they download the app, you can get a Big Mac, a medium fry, and a medium drink for $6.
yeah.
So tell them to do that.
No, I'm not telling. No.
Then you need to do that next time you buy them food.
No, fuck, dude. That person makes me poor. I thought my kid made me poor. So
Uncle Nick, can I have like a Big Mac and a large fry? Oh, that'll be $18.
dude, it was like 13, 14 bucks. I was so pissed. You got a large pop with that too?
Yeah.
So, Skyler, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you are, or who you are, and where you're from.
Yeah. Introduce yourself for those of you that don't remember you.
I'm Skyler. I'm from Byron Center. Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh,
Try that again because I forgot to turn your mic on.
there we go.
Yeah, I can hear myself now. All right. I'm Skyler. I'm from Byron Center. What do you want to know?
How old are you?
I'm 19,
19.
I told you he was 19 now.
In high school, out of high school.
out of high school.
All right, so we did officially graduate from,
Yep.
from last year, so congrats on that, my friend.
Thank you.
And what are you doing now?
You don't have to name the company if you don't want to, but what do you do?
I work at DK Security, and I also work at Full Security.
2 security companies. All right. So full time or part time for both?
Part-time for both.
Okay.
Or independent for one of them and part-time for the other.
Yes, I've heard that you're an independent contractor. We're going to get into that.
Okay.
We will. So, all right. You've had a job the whole time for 1 full year from last year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to be clear, we've been working. We're gonna call this a year. I know we're like 2 weeks
Yeah.
or what 3 weeks.
We'll just call it a
Simple
year.
math.
We're gonna do 1 full year.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been working every day or every week of that time. So you've made an income the entire time. So last I remember, a year ago, we had $3,500
That's about what I remember.
in our savings account.
Something like that.
Okay. So $3,500. Tell me today, where are you sitting with savings account?
$35.
Okay. $35.
Yeah. My car is a problem.
$35. How much do you have in your checking account?
300 and something. That's gonna go towards new tires.
300 something. New tires.
Do
So
you
it's already spent?
do you have a retirement account?
Yeah, the Roth IRA thing.
Oh, so we had $0 last time.
Last
So
time, but now we have an account.
we'll give this man credit. He took action,
He
made
took
a
action right
I
away.
did, I
honestly,
did have
yeah.
to withdraw because of my car. Let me 380, 90.
$380.90.
How much did you withdraw?
100 because I had to
Okay.
get new bulbs.
You're gonna pay taxes on that, remember?
Yeah, I took
Okay.
after the 100, I got 80.
So you had them take taxes out.
Yeah, it already
Good
took it out
call.
beforehand.
Choice. So, all right, but we have an emergency fund building,
Mhm.
and so 1 year ago we've made. And how much are you putting a week, a month, whatever it is?
I've been putting 15 to 20 a week, just depending on what I can do.
Okay,
Or sorry, I should say every 2 weeks because of my paycheck. Doing my checks.
so let's say $750 to $10 every week. Um, let's go 750 on the low end. If you've been doing this every week, times 52, $390. We're a little short, and you're currently
But you
at
took money out.
and you're currently at 380, you said?
$380.90.
Yeah, $380.
So we're pretty close.
Really, we've done the 750 and we've got that. So, and you've withdrawn $100. So, yeah, you're really close to that number, right? So, and you have the ability. How does it feel to be able to have the ability to take that money because you absolutely need it? He said, "Give me a bite."
See, it's fresh. So I got my fault. It was nice. I didn't have to like pull out my credit card or nothing, which is kind of nice to use because I don't. I have my credit score is building. There's no point in messing it up.
So last time, no credit card. So we have a credit card now. Are we carrying a balance? Are we paying it off? What are we doing?
Right now, I have a balance of 312. I think it was last time I looked.
Okay.
That was a bit of emotional spending. We're not gonna
No, we're going to talk about that.
Oh,
What did
shit.
you spend?
tattoos. I had like 2. I had 3 last time. I was this last time, and now I have 11.
Okay. Jeez. Wow, we
I
got
had
a lot of tattoos.
3 last time, and now I have 4.
Okay. So we owe 300. Watch this. This is going to be really fun for me. Okay, you're good. $312 is what we owe on the credit card.
312,
Yep.
18 or some shit.
Okay. How much interest are you paying on that credit card?
4.5, I think it is. I don't remember. I don't know.
That's a really low.
That is a really low interest rate.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
How much are you making on your Betterment account? Do you know?
Whatever David helped me default it to.
Let me see your Betterment. Will you pull it up for me?
Yeah, I got you.
It'll say right in the
Yeah, what
right in the
your
app. So
what your returns are.
we'll talk while you take a couple bites.
Yeah.
That way we go through this.
So some good moves.
90% stocks, it says,
Yeah.
Yep.
and recurring deposit of 3% higher.
Yeah, but we want to see what your returns are.
Yeah, we want to see what your
Oh.
returns are. Sorry. So like when you go
Like
in,
I'm getting approximately 17%.
right. And,
Cool.
all right. So, perfect. So see performance. We're down a little bit.
Quite a bit.
So, which is gonna happen. So technically right now, our returns are we're down. We're down.
14%, it looks like.
Yeah, something like
So we're gonna want to take a look at that because I don't think we should be.
right.
So when we look at these things, we want to, make sure we're making positive movement, not negative
Yeah.
movement. So we're going to want to make sure that we have you aligned in a good spot. Okay. So right now it's 90-10, which I think mine's 95-5, but I'm sure we're in different accounts because we have different amounts of money, obviously. And
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's we'll say, but right now we are making less. So we lost money we're making less money. So right, we should be taking that money, withdrawing it, and paying off this credit card because you're not making more than what you're actually spending, right?
Okay.
So you don't have to, I mean, withdraw, figure out the tax implication, take the withdrawal, pay off the credit card, stop paying interest on a credit card, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be the biggest key to your health.
How much work does your car have?
I just put new brakes on it. New brakes, new rotors. I replaced one caliper, and I have the headlights. I need to replace the bulbs, but that was like $40
Yeah.
for the bulbs. So I'm gonna do that either tomorrow or Wednesday, just because I need the tools. So
I have tools.
yeah, I have. The only thing I need is the wrench. I have the socket. I have everything else. I just don't have the wrench that fits it. I'm like,
So I'm home the other day,
oh,
and somebody rings my Ring doorbell. And it's so cold, Nick, that I can't get the fucking video to come up.
Oh man,
And you know me, I'm working in my boxers
right.
in bed because that's where I work.
What's to say?
So I can't get the fucking thing to come up. So I sent Dawn a message and I'm like, hey, did you ring the doorbell? Because I knew she had left a few minutes before.
Sure.
And she's like, no, it's Skyler. And I'm like, oh, well, he obviously needs something. And then like 3 minutes later, the doorbell rings again. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I got to get some clothes on. So I go down there and he's like, hey, you got a C-clamp? I'm like, yeah, meet me at the garage. So I went put pants on so I could help Skyler
I'm surprised
get some tools.
Surprised you know what a C-clamp is.
Technically, he asked me for a vice grip.
Oh,
I said, what do you need a vice grip for? He goes, I got to turn my calipers in. And I said, so you want a C-clamp? And he goes, yeah, that's it. And I went, all right.
I knew what it was. I just couldn't think of the name.
all good.
I've changed my brakes many times, so I know what I need to change brakes. So the minute he said vice grip and brakes, I'm like, he needs a C-clamp.
So I've used vice grips on my
Calipers.
calipers, trying to get the freaking bolt out and stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Just we're pushing back in
Mhm.
the thing that-
Calipers.
yeah, pushing it back in. Just
Yeah.
it's already hard as it is, but it was so much worse because it's so cold.
Well, then, had I known you were doing that, did you do it in the driveway?
No, we pulled into his garage.
Okay, well, I was going to say, because if you need to use my garage to do car work, I usually have that ability to let you use it. Because I sat there the whole time going, I would have told Skyler to just bring his fucking car over, but it's torn apart now. It's not
Yeah,
get it
it's
here.
not moving.
You have so is yours got the open cylinder to where the C-clamp goes in? You don't have to use the special tool to twist it around?
Oh no, I just used the brake pad to actually push it in.
Yeah, okay, which is fine. But no, like some of them have like you get a cube and
Yeah, I have the cube too.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, mine doesn't have it.
so
It was a joy. I smacked my hand like 5 times and I was just done.
yeah, so we need to get that credit card paid off.
Mhm.
We need to um and then restart your investment. Right? And
Mhm.
you're not doing anything wrong. You're not missing out on whatever, over the lifetime because we're new to this, we just started. So
Yeah.
So we're working 2 jobs. How many hours a week for the first one?
24 for the first one.
And the second one that you got more recently, how many hours a week?
That one currently I'm working about 12 just because it's a nightclub. You gotta
Okay.
work nightclub hours. So I leave DK at around 11ish. I get there at around 11:30.
At night?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yep.
then I work until 2:30 to 3 in the morning, depends on when people leave.
Mhm.
And then I'm starting on Sundays. And since I don't work on Sundays, I don't work Sundays at my first job. I'm gonna DK. I go there at 10 and I get out at around 2:30 to 3.
Okay.
And I'm
working 12 hours. How long have you been working there?
maybe a month now. It's brand new, like just started.
12 times 4, so 48 hours.
Yep.
How much are we making an hour there?
19.
$19 an hour, so we've made $912. And how much have you put aside for taxes?
What?
You're an independent contractor,
So you get the
which
payroll-
means they don't take taxes out of that. You have to set money aside for your taxes, or you're going to have a very large tax bill when tax time comes in April.
for you this year. Okay, so here's for you this year, you're going to, so your other one's a W-2, right?
Yep.
So instead of, all right, I don't know what you would normally get. I don't know what you're making, things like that. But normally you get back money. You filed taxes last year. How much did you get back?
214, I think it was.
214. So if we times this, and I'm going to say you're in the 17 percentile tax bracket, right? The lower end, you're not making big boy money.
Hell no.
Awesome. So actually, you're going to get kind of lucky depending on how far we go in. So if you got 214 last year, you made about the same amount of money this year. Minus the 214, you'll still receive $58 roughly.
Better than owing money, so I'm
right.
cool with that.
But we still have 3 more weeks. It's going to be close. You might be really close to breaking even. So, but we want to have this. I'm glad we did this.
Well, and luckily he's only been there about a month.
Right. And we
Which
only have 3 weeks to go. So you will have to pay taxes on this. So what we need to start doing is 20% of all the money you make. So you make 19 an hour.
Yep.
19 times 0.2. So $4.80. I would round up because that's who I am. You can do it however you want.
Sorry.
$4. So technically, what you're making
It's $15 an hour.
is $15 an hour, right? Because you have to pay taxes. So you need to start taking $4 for every hour you work. $4. So your weekly paycheck. You said you're working 12 hours there.
Yeah,
You're gonna start working a little more.
Yeah, Sunday. They're training me for Sundays because they're like solo nights.
Yep.
Because they're not as busy, and then also Wednesdays because those are also not as busy. And I might go to their Silva's, the restaurant.
Yeah.
Downtown. I might go do it there as well.
I bet it's the magician there.
Um,
So how many hours do you think you'll be working? Just give me a rough guess.
24 to 28.
24 to let's go 26. Sounds good.
Cool.
26. So times $4. So you get paid weekly?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. So every paycheck, I'm going to need you to take $208, $210, and I need you to throw it into a savings account.
Okay.
Okay. This is not an investment account. This is not anything. All this
Checking
is
for taxes.
I want you to put it in, and I'm gonna tell you where I want you to put it. Do you have an LMCU account?
No, I have consumers.
Okay, what consumers pays 4% to 10 grand, right? I'm pretty.
I don't remember.
You're going to get a savings account, right? You're going to go into the bank and say, "I want this to be labeled taxes."
Okay.
Set an auto deposit. You're going to set an auto deposit for $208 every 2 weeks, and it's going to go strictly into the savings account. And so you're going to grow. You're going to grow 5%. And that's if you keep this job for a period of time, right? So you're going to grow.
I could open an account from my phone.
Yeah, perfect. So how much? Let's do this right now.
Should I do special? Say there's liquid. No.
0.5 actually, right?
But at the minimum is 2,500.
Okay, what else do we got?
Yeah.
That's a kid's one, right? Fun save in the account.
So it'd have to only be special. Okay.
So we'll figure out what they're paying you for that. If not, we'll transfer from one bank to another bank.
Okay.
LMCU is paying up to 4% now, up to $15,000
On the savings or on the checking though?
Oh, it is a checking.
It's the checking account they're paying on.
Okay, that's right.
Because I have both. I have checking, savings, and
What are they paying you for a checking account there? Can you open a checking account?
Yeah, I have.
But you have to do minimums for that, right?
You do. So probably your best bet's going to be a online savings account.
Yep.
Like Ally or somebody, because they're probably doing 3-ish%.
Okay.
And then you can just set it and forget it.
Sure. So let's do that. So we'll figure out the exact one that you should be transferring, and you're going to set an auto deposit.
They're giving
they're giving you 0.1. That's horrible. That's trash.
Yeah.
You need to get out of that account. You need to go to LMCU. So,
I'm making a penny on every dollar. Oh yeah.
But so times 208 times 26. So $5,408 needs to be in that account by the end of the year. That's going to be roughly what your taxes that you'll have to pay every year.
About 5 bands.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you'll offset it with your other thing, but not enough, right?
That's gonna be a little hard.
So the other thing that you can do is you can go in and So are you, how many, do you know what you're claiming on your taxes? You claiming 0, 1, 10?
I don't know. This is gonna be
Okay.
my first year actually doing. I'm gonna actually learn how to do
Yeah.
it this year because last year I had help, but like I didn't understand it.
You're good. So, right from the sounds of it, we need to have $208 every paycheck going into another account that's going to be earning interest.
Okay.
So, by the end of this, right? I mean, granted, I don't know the exact compounding number. I don't want to figure it out right now.
It's my day off. I don't like math.
Right. Every month you're gonna have less, so you're gonna hopefully, you'll earn $100 in interest, right?
Okay.
So you'll have 5,500 in there.
Oh, we're gonna find out right now. Don't
Oh,
worry.
David said, I'm getting this done. So you'll earn interest on money that you're going to have to pay.
If I gotta spend the money, might as well make some money.
Right. You'll pay taxes on that as well, but you won't make $600, so you won't have to pay taxes on it. On investment accounts.
So how much are we putting in weekly?
Weekly, 104.
104 weekly. So we're starting with 104. So that's
208 times 2 is,
we're doing 104 a week,
yes,
not 208 a month.
correct.
So we're
No,
doing 416
16
a month.
roughly.
Does that include me being paid bi-weekly?
Hold on, I got this, David. 104 times 4.25, 442 a month.
442 a month.
That's correct.
So in 1 year, we would have we'd have an extra.
You're compounding annually, not monthly.
Oh, sorry. Like that doesn't look right. We would have an extra $100, $99.26.
There we go. So, and then you'll go pay your taxes, and
you'll probably get part of that money back that you've set aside for taxes because
Yeah.
you're not going to pay 20%.
but
Yeah.
and then what you do, right? So what you do is you know what your tax bill is, and then you take that money that's left over and restart the process.
You keep putting it in again.
You can either keep it and save it and let it keep saving up, or roll that into your other savings account,
Okay.
or I would
Betterment.
put it into Betterment, something like that. Say, hey, I didn't pay this in taxes. Here's the extra. Put it over there, right?
Well, an Ally right now is giving 3.3%.
Perfect, right? So, we'll do that because you have to pay tax. So you're making $15. How much are you making at the other job?
1850.
Okay, and they're taking taxes out of you.
Yeah, there's my W2.
All right. So how long have you been working for them?
6-ish months.
Yeah,
maybe?
I'm about to say maybe 6
Okay.
5 months.
1850. We're doing 24 hours a week.
Yep.
Okay. So how much is your paycheck? You get weekly or biweekly on that one?
Bi-weekly as well.
Times 2. So how much is your paycheck take home?
Usually 720 to 750.
All right. Times 0.17. Sorry. Times 0.83. So 737 sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
They're taking 17% taxes. Oh, I forgot
We have a session tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rec room's going.
No. Right. So this looks like what your paycheck looks like.
Yeah, it's about
That's proof that what we're telling you, hey, you have to pay your taxes. So yes, you look like you're making $19 an hour, but you have to pay taxes. So make sure you're doing that. If you
Damn, I was gonna avoid the IRS like the plague.
no, welcome to my league.
So, I mean, at this point, you're, what was it, 700 and some odd dollars every 2 weeks?
Yes.
Something like
So
that.
you're $1,400-ish a month on the one job. You're about, what was the other one?
Like 300 out the other month.
300 total.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're $1,700 for the month ish
Before bills.
before bills. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have bills now.
So the one we take home, we said 888 roughly. Times that by 26. We're making $23,000 a year. You've been there. Well, sorry, excuse me. I'm going to do this by 13 because you've been there for half a year, 6 months roughly.
About.
So you've made $11,544.
Doesn't feel like it.
This is before the the other job,
Mhm.
6 months. I don't even know what you made the 6 months prior to that. So we times that by 0.83. So we've taken home $9,581.52. Cool. So in my calculations, you should have a net worth of $9,581.
Yep.
You currently have told me
I owe money.
we have a $380 betterment balance. We have a $312 credit card. So technically,
I can cancel that out.
we have. So once we pay taxes, we'll kind of write that off,
Yeah.
right? So we agree that that's zero. And then you said you have $35 into savings.
Yep.
And your checking is $300 into there.
Yep. 326 or some odd number.
Okay.
So our net worth $350.
Currently,
Yeah.
we have to buy breaks and do this. So you only in 6 months. In 6 months, this is before the 6 months. I'm not even giving you credit for half of the year.
Okay.
So we have no idea how much money you made technically in there. I could figure it out, but
That one.
so where is $9,581?
Probably food and a lot of
$6.76 for food just
Yeah.
a day. What'd you have for lunch?
nothing.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Cereal.
All right, how much have you spent today alone?
Just this.
Just this. So, all right. How many days a week do you eat out?
2 or 3. And it's usually the same thing.
Usually the same. So
So you spend about $20 a week eating out.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 times
4.3.
$86 a month just on eating out. So times that by 6, $516. So out of the 9,500 we've made that we've taken home physically, we'll take away the $500. So where's 9,000?
It got stuck.
I had your back.
It's a great question.
Awesome. So
I think we had this question last time, did we not?
we did. And last time it was such smaller numbers. He said, man, where is my $3,000 or my $5,000?
This is where the budgeting we talk about comes in.
Yeah.
Because if you're budgeting and tracking what you're spending, you have an idea of where this money goes.
Yeah.
How much have we spent on tattoos in the last 6 months?
Probably about 1,000.
Okay, so
now we're down to $8,000. Are you paying rent?
Yeah, I pay rent is $450.
a month?
Mhm.
Okay, so
And
how
you've been paying that
long have you
for
been
how
paying that?
4 months now,
Okay.
I think.
1,800,
Yeah.
6,200.
Then we also have my phone bill, which is 100. Insurance is 150
How long have you been paying that?
since I've had my phone. So
Forever?
like 2 years now.
Okay, so 1 full year's worth. So we'll give you $1,200. And mind you, I haven't even put in your first 6 months worth of pay. And your car insurance, how long have you been paying that?
150. I've been paying that since before I started driving. So almost a year now.
A year. So
10 months.
10 months? Okay, perfect. So
I didn't drive when I came last time.
150. So we're gonna take away 10 months, $1,500, right? That's $3,500. Mind you, this is only 6 months worth of pay.
Mhm.
If we doubled it, right? And let's say you got a promotion, whatever. So I should be adding in another $9,000 to this,
Yeah.
which
I don't like it you're breaking it down like this.
we're going to, right?
This is how we get you to understand
Yeah.
what you were doing. So what
Even if you only in the first 6 months you made half of what you were making, right?
Yeah.
Say you doubled your income. We were at 9,000 per take home. I'm gonna give you 4,500 extra that you made in the first 6 months of this year.
what is your most expensive tattoo you have?
Probably my
How much?
200.
So you make 19 an hour.
Mhm.
Let's say you make 20.
Okay.
Because I like round numbers. That was 10 hours of work
Yeah.
to get one tattoo.
One part-time job.
We were at Lowell Pride.
Yeah, I remember this.
And what did you want to do so badly at Lowell Pride?
Wanted to go get a Deadpool tattoo.
And what did I keep telling you?
I don't gotta spend money right now.
Right. And then you had a bill pop up that next week.
Hmm.
And you were so happy you didn't go get a fucking tattoo. I wanted the tattoo on my leg for a year. I waited until I had a little bit of money to do it. Should I have done it when I did it? Fuck no. And it's not done yet. And it's going to wait a while to get done because I don't have money for it. I'm 48 years old. You're how?
19.
So we need to start tracking where our money's going because when we do that, we can actually break it down into is this a good cost or a bad cost?
Yeah.
So you went and got dinner tonight. Let's say it was $7.
Okay.
So you worked for 20 minutes to pay for your dinner.
Huh.
Does that make that in your mind look like a different spend now than it did before of I just spent $6 or whatever it is on
Instead of getting that money for working, would I work for this instead of just money?
right
Probably not.
now, Nick, we love to do this. How much is a loaf of bread, Nick?
Meyer loaf, I think $1.20 right now.
Okay, so $1.20. How much is a jar of peanut butter?
Meyer brand is probably for the small one or the big one.
Let's go with small one.
Probably $3.
Okay, so we're less than $5 in.
Mhm.
How many sandwiches can you get out of a jar of peanut butter?
Oh,
You can get what, like 13 sandwiches out of a loaf,
yeah.
and you could probably get.
I'd say 10 sandwiches out of a loaf, right? Because there's probably 20 pieces of bread in
I
there.
was thinking there were like 26.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, let's say you can get 10 sandwiches. Let's say each jar you get 4 loaves out of. Okay, 'cause I bet you could make that work for 4 loaves. So you can get out of 4 loaves 40 sandwiches. Is that mathing to you, Nick?
20 to 24 slices. So we'll go with
We'll go with
10,
20.
10 sandwiches.
So out of 4 loaves, you can get 40 sandwiches and one thing of peanut butter. So you're
one thing of peanut butter is going to cost you. The bigger one's going to be $5.50.
okay. So
And
you're
that'll
you're
get you for
10
4
bucks.
loaves.
You're $10 for 40 sandwiches, which is 20 lunches. Or 20 lunches and 20 dinners if you really want to,
Yep.
skimp on the money, which we don't.
Mhm.
But that's 20 lunches. Your first 20 days are covered, and you don't have to necessarily eat peanut butter every day.
1.2 times 4.
But you still have another 20 days worth of meals with that $10. And again, we like variety, so you don't necessarily want to eat the same shit every day.
Hell no.
You're at 24 cents. So just peanut butter and bread. Yeah, 24 cents per sandwich.
Per sandwich.
Per meal.
Now, maybe you're really hungry and you need 2 sandwiches. I like this.
I'm known to make one peanut butter honey, peanut butter pickle, or peanut butter and jelly while I'm making my meat and cheese sandwich because I need a sandwich
to make the sandwich.
Right. Like that's
So I mean, I'm not Ramsey and I'm not going to be Ramsey. But at the same time, we do have to look at a way to cut back on that. You can still go to McDonald's. You go to McDonald's once a week. You spend $7.
Yeah.
$7 times 4 is $28. You were paying, $18 a week.
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, and you think about it, if we take, 20, so if we replace 2 meals at 20 at so if you stop going to McDonald's twice and you replace it with sandwiches at home,
Yeah.
right?
That's
So
15
we're-
bucks.
Exactly, we're at 50 cents
Yeah.
versus the $15, right?
Yep.
And yeah, are you getting enjoyment out of that meal?
I mean, yeah.
You are?
I mean, not long term, but like
But it just
How long does that enjoyment last?
until I look at my bank account again.
right?
So probably like 20 minutes.
So at $14, right? And if we do this for this is every week, times again, I'm gonna go 26 for half the year. We just saved ourselves $364, right? Because
Yep.
we take the 50 cents. So
How much did your brakes cost?
how much do you think you've invested in this car so far?
too much.
What do you think? I need a good. You can go high. I don't care.
Probably a little over 750.
$750.
Yeah.
That's
I
no.
was gonna give him 1,000,
Yep.
but
Well, that's just what I spent for.
no. How much do you have invested in the car?
Oh, total?
Total.
Yes.
Purchase and everything.
all the
Over
work,
50. Oh, with purchase, 2,000.
$2,000. And I'm going to give you that you bought this car in the past 6 months. Or sorry, right the past year, because I gave you the extra money.
Mm-hmm.
Or we did half of what you made. So.
Yep.
All right. So we have $2,000 into this. We have $6,000. We have no idea where it went. 6,000. That's being so generous to tell you that you made half the money working here than you are working out there. That's being generous and giving you extra for whatever. So you have $6,000 without cutting back and changing anything in your life. You would have just tracked where you spend your money.
Yeah.
You would have $6,000. Right? You could still eat McDonald's. You could still do everything. You just got to track it and say, hey, yes, I have money. No, I don't.
Easier to if I knew where it was going, it'd be easier to
Figure out what to cut.
exactly.
Yeah, make those decisions.
Because then I can still have that extra money.
Correct. Because you say yes. Do I right? Because right now you have $6,000. I mean, you have no idea where it is because
Didn't see where it goes.
are you lying to yourself and saying I only eat out twice a week, where technically you eat out, or twice? Like you said 3 times. Are you eating out? 5 times? And because trust me, I'm the first to admit here, there are many days out of it. So if you figure you have 3 meals a day, it's 21 meals a week. I promise you, I'm going to tell you, I'm at least probably 17 meals out to eat. Right? My wife does a good job at cooking at home, but not all like I'm telling you, 17 of my meals. Right?
Mhm.
My Saturday, I woke up and I had a $54 breakfast with my wife. For lunch, we went and spent $100 at Meyer to get together with friends, do stuff like that. I then dropped another $56 on pizza that night. Right? For everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There were years, I haven't done this recently, not really since Caitlin moved out. There were years that I would track how much we spent on groceries every month, how much we spent at fast food every month, how much we spent at restaurants every month, and how much we spent on gasoline every month. And I would have, an idea of where all of that went. And if we had a month where we spent $150 at fast food and $200 eating out, I'd say to Don, hey, we spent $350 on fucking restaurants last month. That shit needs to end. For one, my wife cooks well. We did it because it was quick and easy, and we wanted to be taken care of. And everybody wants to be taken care of. That's fine. But when you're trying to save money, you have to look at those things and say, all right, this is not where my $350 every month should be going.
Right.
And when you add groceries on top of that, if we spend $600 in groceries, we're $1,000 a month in food.
Well, do you like hot dogs?
I won't say no.
Right. So David and I love hot
Nick
dogs.
and I love hot dogs. We will eat hot dogs over just about anything.
It depends on where, where.
Homemade.
Oh, then yeah, I'll eat them.
Okay. So you get to put your mom has the condiments, right?
Yeah.
Are you living at home or are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So your mom has condiments. She's going to supply that for you, right?
Yep.
Check this out. We like hot dogs. A pack of bar ass hot dogs is still $1, and you get 8 of them, right?
What do you like on your hot dog, Skyler?
Ketchup.
Okay.
If I'm feeling a little extra, I'll put some mustard.
So we're at 12 cents for hot dogs, right?
For one meal.
Yep.
Bun?
No, and we go back to bread.
Because when you're poor,
So we said
bread is the bun.
absolutely. It's a hamburger, hot dog, and sandwich. All goes on.
On regular bread.
We're gonna do this. Okay, so there's 8. So we'll go $3 divided by 24 because you're gonna buy 4 packs of hot dogs, right? Still at $12.50, right? Or
Yep.
yeah, $12.50. And we said a loaf of bread was $1.20 at Meyer. One loaf of bread is gonna give us the 24 hot
Yes.
dogs, right? So we're gonna divide that by the 24. Granted, Google said 20 to 24 pieces.
So we're just going to say 24. We like round numbers.
So we're at 5 cents. So we'll go to 13 because it was $12.50 plus the 5 cents. Sorry, 0.13 plus 0.05. 18 cents is our meal. We're not even eating peanut butter at this time.
We're eating a hot dog.
Granted, you have the free condiments. You can walk into any of the gas stations; they have free condiments there as well. We're at 18 cents a meal.
You're at McDonald's. Pick up the fucking ketchup packets right at fucking McDonald's.
There's
Go
right there.
for it.
Right. Say, but now one hot dog isn't going to do us. You just ate 2 cheeseburgers. 2 hot dogs. 2 hot dogs is fine for me. I wish I learned how to stop at 2. Yeah, like 2 hot dogs, right? Times that by 2. I'm still
23 cents.
Right. That doesn't make any sense. But because we're at 18, right?
36.
Right. I don't know how that did it, but we're at 36 cents. We're at 40 cents for a meal.
Yep.
Right.
How much did you spend on that meal?
676.
Right. And that's with coupons, that's with whatever.
Yeah.
That's without you getting any discounts.
I want to ask this because we've asked many people to come on Bucks and Brews so we can literally sit down and do this. Do you feel attacked?
Bad.
A tad attacked. Okay.
Bad.
Why?
You're right. You're pointing out that you're right.
Okay, but that's not really an attack, is it? This is just us
No,
pointing out
no,
that
no.
this is what we're doing. You feel embarrassed.
That's more it.
Embarrassed you feel, not
Yeah.
necessarily attacked.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Because we're not attacking you. We're just saying, hey, this is what
Pointing it out.
could happen,
Yeah.
but it's work to track how much money you spend. It's work to track where the money goes.
Yep.
But if you want to have money,
Gotta work for it.
So, you have a Google or iPhone?
iPhone.
What is iPhone's version of Google?
I don't know.
Well, you Google Sheets.
Yeah, I have an iPhone, but I have Google stuff.
I will give you a tracker
Okay.
that you can just write everything down in.
Mhm.
This is the thing I love. So we had an episode a couple weeks ago where this guy turned us on to this AI program that will cut up our episodes. So I cut the first hour of yours up.
Oh, the Sora or whatever it was. No, that wasn't it. But I saw like the watermark thing.
Right. So Opus AI. So I cut up the first hour of your episode, which was mostly Nick and I complaining about sports and other shit.
Yeah.
But there was the one of you sitting there talking, and I'm like, so what do you want to be? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
And I had one of your former coworkers go, all I heard from Skyler is he just wants to have money. He didn't really have anything else other than I just want to have money. And I mean, that's part of you. I'm 48. I still don't know what the fuck I want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be a big boy someday and have a big boy job. I mean, I have one. It's just not one I'm passionate about. Like, if I could be a softball coach and make real money at that, I would do that. I'm passionate about softball. I love it. You're 19. You're passionate about something, and I know you like being a security guard. Go head on into that stuff. And if that's what you want to do, then that's great. You got 2 jobs doing it. You're getting great experience. You know, hopefully you can turn that into a full-time thing.
That's kind of what it is right now. Is I'm trying to make it into become a police officer.
Right. And that's great. But what we have to do is take steps to better ourselves in the meantime. And bettering ourselves right now is not having a $350 credit card that we need to pay off and constantly sinking money into the car. You're gonna have car repairs. That's a part of life. Okay. Yeah. And depending on the car you have is gonna tell you the repairs. I have a pretty nice car. It's now 12 years old. In the last year, I put $8,000 into rebuilding the engine because it was cheaper for me to put $8,000 into rebuilding the engine than it was to go buy another fucking car. I didn't want a car payment. Well, I really didn't want to put $8,000 into the car either. But I mean, these are decisions I had to make.
Yeah.
So I made that decision. But I could do that because I know where my money is going. Now, do I track like I should? No. Am I keeping as close an eye on it as I used to? No. Because it would drive me fucking insane. It did drive me insane for many years. Dawn will tell you that she had to have conversations with herself so she could predict what I would say to the smallest fucking charges. And she still has those to this day, and I just don't give a shit anymore. I almost died. I don't fucking care like I used to. So I don't look at it as closely as what I used to. Hey, we got somebody from Russia on with us.
Hey, Rush.
How you doing, buddy? We do get some listeners in Russia. Anyways, if you have an idea of where it's going, you have a better option of how do I do or don't do something I want to do. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you love tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay, I love tattoos too. Since I'm 30, that's 18 years. I've gotten 4 tattoos.
Yeah.
You started getting tattoos at 18.
Yeah.
How many tattoos do you have?
11.
You have 11 tattoos in a year and what, like 3 months?
Yeah.
Are you seeing what I'm saying here?
Yeah,
You think about $2,000 on tattoos?
probably so. Most of them are like either 1 or 150, and this was the bigger one, so that was 200.
I don't think I've hit 2,000 yet, and I have some elaborate tattoos.
I mean, I probably did exaggerate that number a little bit, but 100, or 150, 100, 100, 150,
Like
100.
maybe 1,500,
Yeah,
but still,
a little over 1,000.
Well, minus 500.
is
I still have $5,500.
is the one tattoo worth 20 hours of your work week? Or 10 hours technically of your work week?
There's no wrong answers.
Honestly, I feel like it was worth it. If you would
Okay.
say I could get a tattoo, I won't pay you this, but instead of paying you, I'd give you a tattoo, I'd probably say yes.
Okay,
Sure.
so you value the tattoo at what you make hour.
Yes.
Is the McDonald's meal worth 20 minutes out of your work week?
No. No.
And these are the things that you need to start answering for yourself is, if I do this, is it worth what I'm giving up? Because, obviously if you don't eat out at McDonald's, you have an extra $6
To go wherever.
to put on something else that you
Go on red.
gas. You're right. Gamble, gas in your car, your insurance, another hot dog, whatever it may be. Now, again, I'm not saying don't go to McDonald's, but 3 times a week at McDonald's is a little excessive when you're not making that kind of money.
Yep.
It's not excessive for Nick. Nick makes plenty of money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still,
I forgot. I also have boxing.
you have boxing,
That's 40 a month.
40 a month.
Done that for 7 months now. No. 5. Let's say 5. 5 months.
Okay, so let's go with 6 minus $240, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're at $5,260 of on track to buy.
The gloves were 50. Wraps were 10. Guard was 10. Helmet was 15. Shoes were 50. Excuse me.
What else are we buying on a weekly basis?
Gas for your vehicle.
Oh, yeah, gas. I put about 20 each time.
Okay, and that's
Do you fill up once a week or
No,
a couple times?
a couple times, maybe 2 or 3. I try to only go once that my car hits that line right before E.
So $40 a week, maybe.
Yeah,
So
probably.
$240 a month
That's about right.
ish.
And then I've had that for a year now.
Okay.
Or
Let's go with 2,000. Let's go with 10 months, so 2,400. So we
Ew.
still have
ew, that's ew.
we'll
Yeah.
have 27.25 untracked.
Yeah.
How much do we spend on clothes a month?
I don't really buy clothes.
You don't really buy clothes. How much a year? Couple $100, $100.
Maybe 100. Like I don't.
Shoes.
I've had these. Actually, these are the same pair I've had for like the past 2 years.
Okay, perfect. So maybe $100 a year.
Sure.
I don't buy. I don't really care to pay for extra kind of clothes,
Okay.
stuff like that.
How much have we spent for AI glasses?
370.
So we know where 370 went.
Yep. That wasn't even from the job though. That was from donating. Still counts.
It's spending.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to donate plasma to get $370?
A month,
How many times a week?
2 times a week,
How long are you there?
an hour.
So you're 2 hours every week for a month.
Mhm.
So it's about 8 hours.
Yeah.
How much do we use those glasses?
Every day.
What are you doing on them?
Mostly music. If I have a question, I don't want to open my phone. I ask it a question. Take photos.
Oh, my phone. Take photos.
Or
Like, there are other ways you could have done this without $380.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do we think that was a good purchase, or maybe we could have spent that elsewhere?
I could have spent it elsewhere, but again, I don't regret this because I love them. They're
Okay.
awesome.
Which is
Okay.
fine. Again,
I love technology. Technology is an awesome thing for me.
you have the ability to spend it. But the problem is,
Not knowing where I'm spending it.
I go back to you have $2,355 unaccounted for.
Yep.
And that's being so generous. I guarantee you made more than what I gave you.
hmm
You just added plasma. I should be adding that money into it, right?
Yeah.
You should be, and so
We're doing good, buddy.
let's say, this is. We're not picking on you. We're just telling you, hey,
No, I got you.
you want to have money. You want to say, hey, I need emergencies for my car because my car is a piece of crap. Where's $2,350? We're also giving you ideas of how to save so that we
Yeah.
have more money, right? Like,
How far do you drive for your jobs?
I drive maybe 3 miles to get to DK,
Uh-huh. And the other one?
12 miles to get downtown.
Okay, so that one you probably need a car for.
Yeah.
The DK, not so much.
Yeah, probably not.
So, Nick that works here.
Yeah.
Nick is well older than you and has never had a car.
Yeah.
When it's nice out, how does Nick get here?
Scooter.
He rides his scooter. That scooter cost him $350.
Yeah.
You know how much gas it takes?
None.
None. Maybe instead of glasses, we get a scooter and we ride that to DK.
Yeah.
When it's nice. Obviously, you don't want to do it in the rain.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to ride it downtown.
No. That shit would get stolen.
Right. But you could ride it, 3 miles
Yeah.
because that's not very far. And it would save money during that time. True.
Yeah.
So, I mean, these are things we need to think about and say, okay, well, maybe this is an option to get a little bit less gas and it's a one-time payment. It's done.
Yep.
your electric's paid for with your rent.
Yeah.
So, right, charging that thing.
You can probably plug it in at work even.
Yeah, probably.
We're not mad. We're not we're
Hold on. I'd rather you be mad.
I mean, but I think last time we sat here and we were talking about, hey, where's $3,000 or something? And you're like, where is $3,000? Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're doing it again. Almost the same thing. Where's $2,355? Right? Like
Mhm.
look, you have to do what others won't do right now to have what others can't have later.
Yeah. If I want what someone else has, I have to do what they did.
That's exactly true. But right. So if you want to if you want to live life beyond your wildest imagination, start tracking your money young, right? Because you're going to have so much more money when you're older.
Yeah.
You haven't felt compounding interest. Like we just told you that if you invest just your taxes, that you'll gain $100, and you're like, oh, that's $100 I ain't gonna spend. Like, when you start making those types of decisions, think about that. So $100 doesn't seem like much after you talk about it, but $100 times 10 years
$1,000.
is $1,000. Mind you, that $1,000 has gained interest over the amount of 10 years, right?
Yeah.
By itself. And we could run those numbers. And now next thing you know, you're at 1,500. Now you're doing your betterment. That's making money. Now you're doing other investments, right? That's making money.
Yep.
When your purchases are yourself and you just start making money with the money you're making, compounded interest is just the most amazing thing you're ever going to realize, right?
Yeah.
Nick started doing a lot of these things at your age. I did not. Okay, I played I just have no money game, so I'm not going to fucking worry about it. Now, when I got hired into my full-time job, I did set up the 401k that they had. And I did the company match because I wanted that free money. And I remember they brought in like the third or fourth different company while I was there, and I'd been there maybe 5 years. And they're like, all right, well, you should put all this money into the date that you think you'll retire. And I laughed because I didn't think I'd ever retire. So I just picked a high fund in 2050 or something. And I just put everything in there because I don't know what the fuck I was doing anyways. And I had no money, so it didn't matter to me. Had I treated it like what we're telling you to do right now, even 23 when I got hired in there,
yeah,
I'd be so much further ahead than what I am right now. But I spent stupid money in stupid places.
I showed this to you last time. And I don't remember I'd love to go back and look at this. Okay, so I have a kid on the way.
Yep.
I don't know if you knew this.
Yeah.
But so my daughter is now 10 and a half. Her retirement account, right, or her investment account.
Yeah, I remember you showing me this last year.
This one's 42,700. My unborn child that I started 6 months earlier than what I actually started, so right, is already up to $834 or 30. Sorry, oh my gosh, I can't read. $863.57.
Dang.
Right, so in 1 year from now, I'm going to come back here and show you what my kids are what my intention for my kids is making
Mhm.
versus what you're actually doing, right? And I'm hoping we're on the same page,
Yeah.
right? Because literally, I'm just investing for them, and I've done nothing. Like this kid has made 10 years, right? 10 full years. She's made $15,000
Jesus.
just in interest,
Holy shit.
right?
Yeah.
Off of doing the exact same thing I tell you to do, because it's the smartest thing you're ever going to do for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Like I do it for myself, I do it for my kids, I do it right. Like I make my wife invest into her 401k.
Mhm.
I invest in yourself is the biggest thing you're ever going to do for yourself, right? I'm promising you, you're going to get bailed out right now from your phone. You're gonna do that. That's gonna be the biggest key. But really, January 1st, new year, new you. Start tracking your money, start investing, whatever. Right? So we shouldn't have to have touched the. So you said you had to take $100 out of your money. We should have never had to touch it because we have $2,355 unaccounted for.
Yeah, because that could have been put on a spreadsheet and
Correct.
Let me ask you this, Nick. When we started podcasting up here and we got a whiteboard,
Yeah,
you wrote down what the goal is. Do you remember what you wrote down?
absolutely. It's on all my whiteboards.
What does it say?
Do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want to.
Does that sound like a good idea?
oh.
No.
It doesn't? So you want to do what other people tell you to do all the fucking time?
Man, so I
You're showing.
I would love to do whatever I want. However, doing whatever I want costs money.
That's the goal, though.
That's the goal.
Oh, okay.
And how do we get there?
Money.
Because I've told people before, my goal is to retire before I'm 60.
Mhm.
Nick's already retired. He did way smarter things when he was young. I did not do smart things when I was young, and I have no money. But my goal is to retire before I'm 60.
Mm.
That doesn't mean I'm going to stop working.
Yeah.
I might even stay working at the company I'm at. It will just be a different dynamic of what it is now.
Yeah.
It will be,
Because I want to now.
yeah, I'm here, but we're going to go down to mid-time or part-time because I don't want to clock in for 40 hours a week, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or I may decide to do something else entirely. On this TikTok, Nick, I've been watching TikTok of this doggy daycare on the east side of the state that has a pool.
Heck yeah.
And I said to Christy and Kristen, I'm like, we're going to open up this fucking place over here so that I can just watch dogs all fucking day play in the pool. Because that sounds like fun to me. I don't want a dog,
Right.
but I like other people's dogs. So the dogs can come and play in the pool and I can play with the dogs and then they fucking go home. This sounds like a great idea. That's something when I'm 60, I might want to do that,
And so all your bills are paid for right now. Everything is getting covered, right?
Yep.
So you have enough money. So all the rest of it is choice, right? That's how I look at this. You have the choice. Sometimes there's things that we don't like. I get to choose whether I buy a shitbox car, which you seem, I mean, what year car is yours?
2008.
Okay, so you have a 2 year older car than me, to be honest with you. Or you have, or you can go out and buy a brand new car. A car, all it needs to do is go from A to B for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to do anything else, right?
Yeah.
When it breaks down, I bought the exact same car over again because it just needs to go from
And where'd that car come from?
the new one?
Yeah.
Nebraska.
And you found two more of the same car.
I have, yeah.
And you're thinking,
I always am thinking, because why not? I love these cars. But again, you get to choose. So what I chose when I was your age, right, was the 2355. And granted, I chose even more because I when I tell you I ate hot dogs more than most humans should. All right, I tell this story quite often. I ate beefaroni because it was 88 cents at Menards. I ate beefaroni for a month straight, every single day. That was my lunch. Was a can of beefaroni. Throw it in a bowl, throw it in the microwave. Boom. That's what I ate. Right.
Yeah.
And so it was $1 a meal, which sure I could have done cheaper, but like then the next month, I'd go to, I don't even know, burgers are getting expensive, but
They are.
I would go to Aldi and I'd buy the 20-pack of frozen hamburgers and
Throw them on the grill.
grill up 7 at a time, or because I was working 7 days a week. Yep, that was lunch, right? Take bread. Didn't have buns. My wife always made me have buns when guests came over So I'm like, all right, that's fine. But like, I just eat on bread, right?
Yeah.
Like my hot dogs on bread. Everything was on bread. And okay, now in my life, I eat I don't even know, artisan white bread.
Yeah.
It's soft, it's nice, it's good. I mean, bread was cheaper back in our day, like, but let's still call it $1. Like, I ate, I ate so right. It's so funny. I can tell you 1,000 combinations right now of what you can do with ramen noodles, right?
Yeah.
A bag of frozen peas and some fucking, but like, start think. I lived so below my means. I lived so frugally. Sure, I had a wife, so I have a little regrets in that sense. But like, I don't regret. I know the meals I ate,
Yeah.
but none of those impacted. Right? I've eaten great meals now. I've had Gordon Ramsay steak. I've had the beef Wellington. I've spent 90. I think it's only like $70. But like, I've had things.
Yeah.
If you ate it every day, you just be like, that's another day.
Yeah.
So eating like
Are we still live?
I am,
You're still
Yeah.
seeing us.
yes,
Okay. Kristen asked, and I'm like, I think we are. I don't know.
yeah. So,
I'm not seeing any likes though.
but like,
Say something. Type something in there. Oh, I finally got it.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
so, but like when David says he tracked everything, like I used to track. I mean, pennies. I told you every week. Like the last tip I gave you was every time that you have a paycheck, right? Keep $100 in your bank account every time. On what day do you get paid?
Fridays.
So every Thursday night, you go into your bank account. You say, "Hey, how much extra do I have in my checking account?"
Mhm.
Cool. This is going into my savings, right? Over $100 every single one of those, even to the penny, right? I remember times I'd only put 12 cents in. I remember times where I put 112 cents. Like
Yeah.
for you, set a reminder in your fucking phone. Every second Thursday of the month or of the week, every second Thursday of the month, you're going to go transfer money.
I like
right?
every second Thursday of the week.
Let's say.
I'm gonna throw this out there because Nick grew up poor.
Very much.
Skyler, did you grow up rich?
No.
Okay, so Nick knows how to live the poor man's life.
Mm-hmm.
Nick is not poor anymore. What do you think his favorite meal is? If he went home right now and was on the table, that he would be over the fucking moon for.
Let me say this because it sounds really good.
What do you think his favorite meal is?
Ramen.
No, God, no. It's a Banquet Salisbury steak.
Okay.
They cost $1. And
Oh, the ones at like Dollar Tree.
No, well, you can get them at Dollar Tree, I assume, but you can get them at Meijer. It's one Banquet Salisbury steak, and it's usually mac and cheese.
For the side.
Yep. So, and it that is my favorite meal. Like but it has to be Banquet. I don't want this Hungry Man. I don't want this other.
Yeah, I said Hungry Man once, and he about lost his shit on it.
No, fuck.
He's like, no, I like Banquet.
Yes, Banquet's the way to go.
I have sent his wife text messages and going, if you want to make your husband happy tonight, make him that fucking Salisbury steak. And she's like, it's gross.
Say,
But for him, it's his favorite fucking meal.
absolutely.
Does that remind you of your childhood?
Yeah,
Did you have those?
yeah. We always did the family portion.
Yeah.
So there was 4, 5, 6 of us. This is the real fun. So there's 6 of us. And this is why I eat fast as well. Because guess who gets the left or guess who gets the
Guess who
second
gets
portion?
the second portion?
The
The one
first
that
one
eats
done,
that, yeah.
right? So you finish your fucking food, you get the other Salisbury steak, right? Or one
Right.
of them, right? If there's 6 of us and you get one pizza, guess who gets the other slice?
Yeah.
Right? Or if you talk about it ahead of time and be like, hey, I'm not that hungry, you can have the extra pizza or whatever it is, right? But like normally it was like, hey, I'm a growing boy at this time, right? Like, hey, I'm gonna eat this extra pizza, first one to get it, right? So
100%.
it's that type of a thing. So are you setting an alarm for
No.
transferring our stuff over?
No, I'm trying to find. I remember we did this at school one time. In Google Sheets, it actually like did all the math for you and everything.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I was trying to see.
invite somebody in.
I think Kristen did because she's a moderator.
Gotcha.
I was trying to see if they had like a default one or something.
But
I mean, these things that we're talking about, it gives you options, and
Yeah.
and what you want are the most options you can have. Is when you think back, what's your favorite stupid cheap meal?
Tuna fish and mac and cheese.
Okay, so I mean, with Nick, it's Hungry Man.
It's
Sells.
not fucking hungry. It's a banquet Salisbury steak.
The poor man tuna casserole. That's what it's called.
Okay,
Absolutely, my friend. I love that meal.
Yeah.
I love a good tuna casserole too. When Dawn makes it, I'm happy for a couple days.
So with mac and cheese, though, I mean, I've had tuna with mac and cheese, but like, I prefer mine with mayo and noodles and tuna and some peas.
That's what I do.
So I mean, Dawn uses. I hate mushrooms. She uses cream of mushroom soup because that's what we used when I was a kid. And even though I hate it's not the taste of mushrooms. I hate the texture.
Yeah, me too.
They're slimy to me, and I don't like it. But if they're minced up, I don't mind the taste. It's fine.
It's funny. I don't like mushrooms. I didn't like, but anything that had cream mushroom soup in it, I ate it, and it's good.
Yeah, and so I mean, I'm fine with that stuff. She throws the mixed veggies in, and then loads it up with cheese. I'm a happy guy.
Yeah.
And obviously she doesn't eat tuna anymore. She mashes chickpeas for hers.
Sure.
And uses gluten-free noodles, obviously.
Sure.
But the chickpeas that she mashes taste just like tuna to her, and she'll do tuna sandwiches that way too now.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you look back at some of those meals and you're like, all right, well, when I was a kid, I'd eat SpaghettiOs or, beefaroni, like you said, or what's the hamburger helper?
Hamburger. Oh yeah, hamburger helper.
I can't eat any of that shit anymore because it's just not good. The memory of it doesn't live up.
Right.
So I won't eat any of that stuff anymore. Instead, I asked Dawn to cook real food. And luckily, I was so hoping he was on TikTok.
The one time I wear my fucking glasses.
Those people that aren't here, you have to be here to see it. That was great.
Just put a camera up in the corner. Just
sliding in my seat caused some bunching. Let's just put it that way.
That was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think back to some of those meals, and they were just horrible for you. So I was never. Now I wouldn't eat that stuff anymore.
You know what? We make beef stroganoff at home.
Yeah,
egg noodles, the jar of gravy, and then ground beef, or my wife will do steak.
Yeah.
So we just made our own version of it. This guy is over here.
So, Nick,
Mm-hmm.
how long have you been with your wife?
15 years.
So I've been with mine for 25.
Yeah. God, you're old.
And she says to me the other day, "Hey, I'm making tomato soup and grilled cheese. Would you like a grilled cheese?" And I said, "Yeah." What do you think she's going to bring me?
White bread with Kraft singles in the middle that had been put on a pan on the stove.
So you think she's going to bring me a grilled cheese?
Yes.
So what does she actually bring me? She brings me a bowl of tomato soup and grilled cheese. And I go, "What's in the bowl?" And she goes, "Well, it's tomato soup. I asked you if you wanted tomato soup and grilled cheese." I said, No. You asked me if I wanted a grilled cheese because you were making tomato soup." She goes, "Yeah, but don't you want tomato soup?" I said, "Dawn, we've been together 25 years. I've never eaten tomato soup one fucking time with you." And she goes, "Do you mean you don't like tomato soup?" I'm like, "I've never fucking had it, and I don't want to try it now."
Right.
And she goes, "Oh, I didn't know that." Been with her 25 years. She had no fucking idea I've never eaten tomato soup, and I wasn't really interested in trying. I wanted the thing she said she was going to bring me, which was grilled cheese.
Yeah.
I'll sleep on tomato soup. That's it.
That story came up because Kristen's favorite meal is tomato soup and cream cheese.
Oh,
or grilled cheese, I mean.
Nice. My wife and I had been together. This is probably within the past 5 years for sure. Because I was working at the one company.
Yeah.
And I thought I was being a nice guy. Got her a gift for her birthday, and I had custom strawberries dipped, and it spelled out stuff, and like a little shot inside of one. Paid fuck tons of money for this thing.
Way more than you should have.
And I get home. So here, I got you this. And then she bitched to all of our friends.
Oh.
She bitched so much. She's like, "I don't fucking like strawberry or chocolate covered strawberries." And I'm like, I had no idea about my wife. Right here, I thought I did this immaculate, awesome thing. No, she thought it was like the worst gift in the world. So here, and I'm like, oh my God, like the amount of effort I put into it, the amount of time, and I was like, yep, the same. You have that issue, right? And I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you and I have talked about that
yeah,
many times.
but it's like I didn't know my wife didn't like this, right? Like because we sit on the couch and like she'll eat those you might know the brand or whatever, but the chocolate covered like blueberry / acai berries.
Oh, yeah,
whatever. Yeah, Brookfield or something.
Brookfield.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, so she eats chocolate covered fruit. She eats chocolate covered stuff.
You just figured it was normal.
Yeah, like
She'd love this.
I had no idea. Nope, that was the worst gift she's ever been gotten in her whole entire life. It's like I didn't fucking know her. Can't believe she's married to me. But
I fully admit I don't fucking know my wife because I told you we had this argument the other day. I basically said, listen, you need to tell me what the fuck you want because I'm sick of buying shit you don't like.
right,
Even when I hit a home run, I obviously don't hit a fucking home run. So I'm done. It causes me too much anxiety now. And again, if I buy you something you don't fucking want, now I've had a shitty day because we just did an episode a little bit ago, and I said my favorite thing is getting something for somebody. And you hate what I fucking bought you. Now you ruined my day.
I bought bad gifts apparently, but like, so she's like, hey, I want to do experiences. I want to do this. So I go to Arthur Murray Dance Studio.
Yeah.
And I buy dance lessons for us. Those dance lessons might be in 3 cars ago.
Okay.
I'm not even sure she knows what the fucking gift card. We never used them, never did it.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, it's the thought that counts. I have no whatever Arthur Murray was gonna give us.
What the fuck was that? Oh, it was Kristen.
Yeah.
Hi, Kristen. I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm hearing people talking, and I don't know how.
Yeah.
Any type of dance?
I don't know.
Didn't matter.
This has been years ago, right? But like, you get 3 or 4. It was a month's worth of lessons for fun. It might have been salsa. I liked salsa for a little bit, and swing dancing, right? It might have been, who knows? But like all these types of things, I was just trying to be adventurous, and we never used them. Never.
That's one of the things my wife tells everybody when they leave here. Stop buying shit for people they don't want. Get them experiences.
Yep.
So that new shitty amphitheater that I don't want to go to,
Yeah.
but they're gonna have good acts there.
Yeah.
So I see Goo Goo Dolls is coming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I like the Goo Goo Dolls. If it's the right price, I would go. So up in the 300 level on the side, not straight on, but the side, I can get $45 tickets.
No, I like the Google Dolls. I seen them front row at West Michigan Whitecaps with Daughtry, which was a great concert.
Uh-huh.
But no, I didn't even pay that kind of money back
Okay,
then.
but again, everything's expensive now. But I'm like, okay, $45. It's on a Tuesday.
Sure.
We're not open on Tuesdays.
Sure.
And we decided once Billy Joel canceled that if there's something we want to see and it's cost effective enough, we're going to just do it.
Sure.
I'm like, all right, it's $100 with fees for a night out. We'll have a good time. So I tell her, and she goes, yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't know any of their songs.
Everybody knows Iris.
Everybody. Like, you absolutely know their songs. So I ended up playing like 3 songs for her. She's like, oh yeah, I know them. Like, okay. But again, I mean, we talk about it. She wants experiences. I figured out a fucking experience. And still I'm getting, that's fine.
Say, that's a rough one.
Every time, dude. Every fucking time.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I get it. Oh, that's why I just started buying for myself and say.
Well, and again, are you going to turn down a fucking concert with your significant other that, Bullshit. I know like 8 Garth Brooks songs. I went and saw Garth Brooks with her. I had a fucking blast. I didn't know most of the shit he was singing because I don't listen to country. He put on a great concert. Pink the same way. I know like 5 Pink songs. No. I mean, I was hammered, but I had a great time.
That might be why you had a great time.
That might be.
But
I mean, I put some thought in, and I knew she knew some of the songs, even though she didn't know that she knew, because again, my wife doesn't pay attention.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, well, this will be, and as you,
like it's like if you don't know who Coolio is, but you still know Gangsta's Paradise.
Right.
You've heard the song, you just don't know who the person is. Everywhere.
I mean, I heard it from
The radio.
the Michelle Pfeiffer movie that I can't think of the fucking name of. I can't think of that name. Dangerous something. Dangerous Minds. That was it.
No, it was on the radio.
It came out in '96.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was in that movie?
Oh, there you go.
It was on the soundtrack. And Michelle Pfeiffer. I can remember Michelle Pfeiffer because she was Catwoman. That's still the best Catwoman ever.
So, what have you taken from today's episode
That's the entire episode.
so far?
Oh, keep budget or start budgeting
Why?
because I'm missing $2,000.
Oh, it's more than that. It's like 2,500. That's
And
minimum.
you were missing 3,000 last time, so you've misplaced almost $6,000 this year.
That's again selling you short on the first half of the show.
I want to talk about that.
Right. So, where's and if we had $6,000, what would we do with it right now?
Fix our car,
Yeah,
Buy a different car.
probably buy a different car.
pay off our credit card,
Yeah, credit card,
put a little bit into our retirement.
start making more money,
Right.
passive income.
Passive income. Say just
Maybe go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac instead of 2 McDoubles.
No, I'm getting more. I'm getting
Bro.
more for the McDouble.
4 McDoubles, bro. That's what I'm buying.
No, I'm getting more McDoubles.
Right. But it's like the idea is and right now, so it sucks because for the next I'm telling you, so I did a lot faster pace, whatever. For the next 12 years, if you could eat hot dogs, if you could eat ramen, if you could do whatever, right? You will be so set, you will have no idea, right? Because
Trying to get like this dude.
soon enough, you're going to be making enough money in your accounts to where it literally just pays you to go to McDonald's, right? You're going to, right? So have you ever heard the idea that Bill Gates is so rich that if he were to drop $100 on the ground, he would make more money picking the $100 bill up than it would to just let him fly away?
Oh,
You're saying it opposite.
oh, he
I
would
am-
make more money by letting it go than picking it up.
Correct.
Correct.
I didn't hear that. I heard that even if he donated 99% of his wealth, he'd still have $1 billion.
Maybe, I don't know.
Something like that.
But I do know, like, right, like if he pulled a $100 bill out and one of them flew away,
I'm chasing that hoe.
you would, but like,
But
it's not worth his
it's
time.
not worth his time to do it because the value of time to money for
Yeah.
him is so skewed that $100 is. Are you picking up a penny?
Me, yeah, I am.
I mean, I am too. Are
Yeah.
you?
No.
I'm actually special.
Nick will not pick up. Would you pick up $1?
Yeah, I like picking up.
Would you
dollars.
pick up a quarter? See, he has to think about. I don't.
Yeah.
That's money. I'm picking it the fuck up.
Well, now I have a kid, so like I'm perfect.
Okay, you see what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like I force her to be what I did. I used to. Don't get me wrong. Like
So here's a tip that maybe nobody's told you. You ever go shopping at Family Fair?
Sometimes.
Okay, they got that coin machine there, where you
The
put your
coin
coin
sorter.
in. Yeah, they kick out a fucking gift card because you're too goddamn lazy to just keep the fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there's coins in there that are just sitting
I
in the
used to do
tray.
that. I
Yeah.
used to do that all the time.
I look every time I walk past one of those motherfuckers because if there's coins in there, who's grabbing it? I'm fucking grabbing those
It's like
coins.
$1 right there.
Nick, would you grab those coins?
never. I mean, no.
Right.
I would just assume the next person will take them.
I'm 100% grabbing those fucking coins every time.
No.
Yeah.
So Dawn goes to the casino weekly because they give her free play to do so, right?
Yeah.
They don't give you change at the casino anymore.
Correct.
So if you win $102.35, you have two options on the 35 cents.
Donate it.
You can donate it back to the casino, or you can get your slip that says you have 35 cents.
So she saves them up.
She gets the slip every time because to get her free play, she has to put money in the machine. And that 35 cents is money in the machine to get her free play.
Sure.
So she does that every time.
Yep.
A lot of people are just like, oh, fuck, I don't give a shit about that change.
So you know what? They always do a charity.
Yeah.
And normally I always just go to the penny machine and run it all the way through and hope and pray. But I have donated. We were just talking about them, and I know we had a charity episode, but like, I had this conversation with somebody about Gun Lake Casino, right? And like, look at the impact they've made on Wayland, right? We talk about degenerates and how shitty, but like, look at the amount of impact they've made in the community. The amount, like, that school district has become.
There's a school, the Special Olympic school is over here.
Yeah,
I think it was the Old South Christian.
it was, yeah.
Yeah. That I think that
They donated part towards. Yeah, there was a. We just found out there was $5 million that went to the Special Olympics from, Michigan citizens and things like that. But yeah, like the amount of impact that these people make with the huge amounts of money that they make, right, is just astronomical.
They've been running a promotion since like Thanksgiving. If you bring in new open toys with your receipt, they will give you up to $100 for that receipt in free play.
Oh, that's amazing.
So if you spend $100 on toys and you bring the toys in and give them the receipt, they'll give you $100 in free play.
That's amazing.
Done's done that a couple times.
Yeah, why not? You're impacting two things.
Yeah, I mean, my wife's good enough that she'll only play on a machine she's winning on.
Yeah,
So if she's there for 5 spins and she doesn't win any fucking money, she's gone.
right.
She's to the next fucking machine. So she usually brings home some money.
Sure.
If you're giving her $100 to play with, she's gonna come home with more than $100. She may only come home with 120,
Sure.
but
$20.
it's $20.
All right, technically 120 because you're getting that extra $100. That's free.
Absolutely.
All about the beans.
I go to gamble. I go to win.
My favorite part is when we took the one cruise with Nick. Nick, how are we doing at the casino today? Oh, I'm down 500.
Yeah.
I think he ended up about even for the trip, but he was in the casino more than he needed.
No, I loved it.
No, my boy's on a cruise right now, and I was like, I texted him last night. I was like, have you drank it? He said, yeah, I had a margarita, and I was like, have you gambled that? He said, no, I'm gonna wait. And I'm like, you're already there. I'm gonna do it.
I would have been right when it opened up. I think I was like the first person in there.
We were waiting for them to open it up.
Absolutely. Your buddy's on a trip.
Yeah,
Do you wish you could go?
100%.
How much did his trip cost?
It's 500-600.
500-600. Did that include flight?
Yeah, I think that was maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so we had $200 for a flight.
Probably something like that.
Well, Florida, I mean, you can get there for anywhere from 100 to 200. So,
Yeah.
So we're at $800.
Mhm.
Okay, and you're on a cruise for.
It's because my phone's not close to
Yeah.
them, unfortunately.
So, but
I don't have enough followers to do this through my actual podcasting equipment.
so we were at
Excuse me.
We didn't know where 2,500 was.
we're at
Right?
2355. So if we take away $800, you're at 1555, and you
Yeah.
just had yourself an awesome vacation.
Let me ask you something. Vacation or tattoos?
Tattoos.
I would say vacation, honestly, because I haven't been on one in so long.
Okay, so you spent 1,500-ish on your tattoos in the
Yeah.
last year and couple of months.
Yes.
You could have gone on a cruise.
But even at that, so now next year, instead of getting 11 tattoos, however many you got, now we go on a vacation.
Because I could honestly save up enough in like 2 months. I mean,
So-
maybe, depending on
Oh.
bills and shit like that.
Let's go 1 year from now.
Okay.
Get away from the snow. Right? You said this trip cost $800
Yeah, something like that for him.
divided by
12.
12.
50.
Oh, so $66.
Yep.
Divide that by, we'll say we're gonna do half, right? Divide by 2. So you need to put $33
From each check.
into a different account, and you have a completely trip paid for. And on a cruise, that includes your food,
Yeah, that includes yeah.
and drinks, and all that, right? So
Yeah.
$33 every paycheck needs to go into a separate account, and you'll have enough money.
This is the only time I'm going to say that my wife is princess. She wants a window in her fucking room.
Okay.
I sleep in the room. I don't need to see out. You can put me in a fucking closet. I don't give a shit. As long as there's enough room for my
Yeah.
fucking bags and a bed.
Oh, I was in your room and you were in my room.
Yeah.
How much time did I spend in my room?
None. Sleeping.
Yeah, that's the only time.
That's the only time you're in the fucking room is when you're sleeping. So you get the interior
Not
fucking
even
room.
use the restroom because I took a shit in the low.
Oh yeah, I always went to different bathrooms. You're in the. Well, agreed. Skyler's white though; he'll be fine. I can't go. So those of you that are pale can go anywhere you fucking want. They're gonna stop me at the fucking border patrol and they're gonna say, "Motherfucker, you too brown. You ain't coming back here." So when we're looking at it, Skyler, you could do an interior room. You could do no. Kristen, hold that thought. So you can do an interior room. You don't necessarily need a drink package, but
No.
let's say you want the drink
Oh,
package because you want. They won't let you have the alcohol package yet.
You have to be 21.
You have to be 21 to get the alcohol package.
You
Now,
sail
when
in
they
the US.
when they stop in a different
Yeah.
country, you might be able to drink.
Yeah.
But you can't get the alcohol online or on the boat yet. Okay.
Yeah.
But you could still get the pop package if you want, which is I don't know, $50 a day. Let's say. You don't think so?
No.
Okay. So
I mean, I would do is like
probably, but
I think it was $15 or something per.
no, it was definitely more than that.
Oh, we got them half off.
Yeah, because we save money, so you can find sales.
I remember. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I remember I was looking when I was working one time. I was looking at cruises. I found one. It was 1,200 in total for 2 people because I have to bring someone over at least 21. Only cruise that does that I know of is Virgin Voyages, but their cheapest one was like
He's 19.
the only one that I know of that does. You don't have to be 21. Is Virgin Voyages, but their cheapest was like 2,000.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But like for $1,200 for a week-long cruise is not bad at all, and I could save up that in I don't know, a year and a half. Even then, or I could put like
1,200 technically you could do it in a year.
Yeah, if I put
$100.
I mean, technically,
and even then, I'm only paying for me.
How much money do we have left over? Was it 2,300?
it was like 23.55. So technically, you could do it in half a year.
Yeah,
Every 6 months, you can go on a cruise.
Let me ask you this: cruise or McDonald's?
cruise. I had this exact conversation one time with my aunt, and she was like, if you like instead of going to McDonald's 20 times, 20 times 6 is
So if we cut up,
120.
if we go to
Yeah.
McDonald's once a week, if we go to McDonald's once a week, we cut out 2 of them, right? At $14 every week, 52 weeks, $728. So you've paid for your cruise
which
by
is McDonald's.
by eating. Well, granted, we do have to take away our
$5 or
what?
whatever.
No, it was how much do we have per? It was 24
hot dog?
cents. 24 cents per hot dog.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I was counting the bun and the
That was bun and everything. 24 cents because it was 18 plus. So is that 52? $12.48.
48.
748. So 12.
37, 30.
We're at 30.
Five.
7:30.
Yeah.
So if you switch 2 meals to hot dogs and bun, you
Yeah.
can do peanut butter, you can do whatever. If you make these cheap meals,
Now imagine if you cut out half the tattoos.
Honestly, I'm done for the tattoos for a hot minute.
Well, that's great because that's $1,500.
Yeah.
even if you do half,
Yeah.
$700 extra in your account.
Yeah.
So you got half the tattoos, you sail on a cruise,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah, that's a good question. So talk to us now about all the things you've heard
In like the last 5 minutes or
the whole time.
biggest like
What's your takeaways?
I think it's more perspective, like where I'm looking at it's going instead of or sorry, if I put it on a sheet, I'm gonna be able to see where it's going,
Mhm.
and that's gonna make it easier for me to be like, I don't need like what was this? I don't need this. Like if I had a thing just for Amazon, it's probably like $50 just for like random things that I want.
Mhm.
Because like my purchases are never are usually never big purchases. My last big thing I bought was like really expensive one time was my PlayStation. That was like 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And then most of my stuff has been smaller purchases. Like I don't the smaller things is what's going to get me. It's not going to be the big things at once. And I like obviously, obviously, but like um I would rather buy big things or do big things than just a bunch of small things that aren't shit to me. Because if I'm going to spend money, I might as well enjoy it.
What's the last couple things you bought off Amazon?
I bought a earpiece for work. I
Okay.
bought this ring, or it was a gift card. A gift card. It was a gift card ring,
Right.
and I think it was a patch for my vest,
Okay.
and that was $25. No, $40. I think it was in total.
Okay.
Like, and then my Amazon subscription is like $7 because I'm a student.
Right. So when we're looking at this stuff, if we're writing it down,
Yeah,
we can
see all.
yeah, we can criticize it a little more and go, all right, I needed this earpiece for work. That was important. I needed to buy
Yeah, the
that.
mic stuck.
Right. And cool. You use the gift card to get the ring,
Hmm.
but maybe you use the gift card on the microphone instead, or
Yeah.
the earpiece, whatever it is. And you forego the ring for the time being and you save whatever that was.
The $8.
Yeah. So, and I mean, again, it's perspective on what am I, valuing
Mhm.
over something else.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, I I buy a lot of filament for the 3D printer.
Yeah.
Now, I turn around and pay that stuff, but I'll bet I paid more in filament this year than I have sold in 3D stuff.
Okay.
Um, Probably should really scrutinize those purchases way more than I do, but I'm like, it's a sale. I can get it for $9 a roll, and that's better than 15. So let me get 6 rolls.
Yeah.
And should I be buying 6? Probably not.
No.
And I mean, I've been a little more choosy the last month or so. Like, I ordered one thing in navy because I was out of navy, and then this silk blue that I really like. I have one of those coming, and I have a white coming because I'm almost out of white.
Yeah.
But in the last 3-4 weeks, I've only ordered 3 rolls of filament, and usually I'm ordering 10 to 12 a month.
Yeah.
And Nick, you know how that goes. And that shit adds up quick. I mean, I'm spending $120 a month on filament.
Yep.
Now, yeah, I'm selling some 3D stuff here, but again, am I doing it in a way that is making sense, or am I just doing it because I can save all this money? Because we have that talk. Our wives love to see how much they saved at Meijer.
Yep.
And our answer is, I could have saved you $100. Just don't fucking go to Meijer.
I just saved $150.
Yeah, I mean,
My wife did it the other day. My daughter's response, it was hilarious. She's
Okay.
like, I saved $760. And Em goes, well, how much did you spend?
right.
And I was like,
Somebody's
that's my
been listening.
girl. That's my girl.
Because I'll say that shit to Dawn all the time. She's like, "Oh, look how much I saved at Meijer," and I'm like, "But what the fuck did you buy?"
I explained this exact thing to my boy who's on the cruise, and I was like, just because you're saving money, you're still spending money.
Yeah,
It's not- and he was like, but I'm saving money. I'm like, no, you're still spending money. You're just not spending as much. He's like, that's not how that works. I'm like, that's exactly how this fucking works.
What this country has done with consumerism is make us focus on how much you're saving, not how much you're spending.
Right.
Because if you save money, you're getting a great deal, and that you're still spending the money to keep them,
Yeah, you're not saving anything.
No.
You're just not spending as much.
Correct.
There's a difference between saving and not spending as much.
So I saw this thing the other day, and I shared it with Dawn. So they have these Midwest baseball trips, Nick. Have you seen this?
No.
They have Midwest baseball trips. So the first day you go to, let's say, Minneapolis, and you see a Twins game, and then the next day you travel to Milwaukee and you see a Brewers game, and then the next day you go to the Cell and you see a game for the White Sox, and then the day after, you're free until the Cubs game, and then you go from the Cubs game to the Kansas City, and then you go to St. Louis, and then you go home.
Okay.
And it's like a week.
No tigers, no Indians.
They have those too. I mean,
Okay.
for that one, it'd be like the Tigers, the Indians,
Okay, so-
or not, the Guardians, sorry, the Pirates, the Philly, whatever,
Sure.
So those are Cincinnati, those
Yep.
type. So they kind of keep you geographically located.
Sure.
And Dawn goes, I don't want to spend $4,000 on this. And I'm like, yeah, me either, because it's like $2,000 a person.
Yeah.
And they don't take care of your initial flight to Minneapolis or your flight home from St. Louis or Kansas City, or wherever the fuck you fly home from. But they do the other transports because mostly it's like bus trips and shit.
Sure. Include your ticket?
Includes the tickets to the game.
Includes the hotel.
I believe so. I don't know.
It's not horrible.
It's not terrible, but Don's like, I think we could do this cheaper. Yes, we could. And we would.
Right.
Because, first off, I wouldn't fly to Minneapolis.
Right.
I would start in Chicago and I would do the drive up and around, because I said that to her before, but then I have to go to red states. I'd be all about, we start in Chicago, we see a Cubs game, we see a Sox game, we go up to the Brewers, over to Minnesota, Kansas City, St. Louis, and home.
Mm-hmm.
Red states. Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
Republican state.
No, I got
I
you.
don't spend money there.
I just took me a second to what?
Yeah, so I mean, and she's right. We can do it for less than $4,000 for the two of us.
Right.
And that's on the list. At some point, that type of thing will happen.
Mhm.
But again, I have to look at it and say, all right, where do I want to spend my money? Now, obviously, I'm afraid to leave the country because I'm afraid they won't let me back because, I'm, my heritage is from Iran.
Sure.
And I'm brown. So I don't feel necessarily safe leaving this country and being allowed back without a hell of a lot of hassle. So cruise is out for the next couple 3 years.
Damn.
So what I've done instead is this year we went to Boston and had a great time in Boston. And then of course, we did a work trip to Vegas. That was a lot of fun. What I told Dawn is I'm thinking next year, around my birthday, we go to Baltimore because Cubs are playing the Orioles. I'd like to go to Camden. I think that'd be great. I said to Caitlin, hey, the Cubs end their season next year in Boston. Maybe you and I could go to Boston for a couple days, see the Cubs at Fenway, because for me, that would be great. So I'm looking for other things to do, even though what I'd really like to do is go be in the warmth all the time,
Sure.
On everything.
So, yes, Kristen.
Helen DeVos is going to be named Children's Hospital.
I don't think the name of the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital will change. I think that will stay on there. I don't see any. For one, I don't think DeVos will give up the naming rights to it, and for two, I think it's too well known as the best children's hospital in this area.
Mhm.
I just don't see any reason that they'll allow that to change. I mean, we can debate the DeVos family for hours.
Yeah.
So
Not on the air.
not on the air.
I'll explain that later.
Yeah. So you've got some takeaways here.
Don't they own like half of downtown?
They own a bunch.
They own a lot.
Yeah.
Them and the Van Andels. So you've got some takeaways here.
Mhm.
Hopefully, you learned a little more this time than last time, and hopefully we can, start moving you along the right track of,
Yeah.
of saving money instead of, going to McDonald's 3 times a week. Yeah, we're not mad at you.
Mhm.
We all make choices and we decide what we want to do, but we want to nudge you in that right direction.
Yeah.
So you want to meet back up in 6 months?
I don't even know what now is.
Now is
December.
December. So like,
June, July.
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, sure. I'm down
We
with
can
it.
do it another year, whatever you want, but we can get you on track in 6 months. to
I
be
can
prepared
predict
for
more
next-
what's in like the next 6 months than a year from now. So I'd be down with that.
So
the
numbers
late
are-
spring, early summer.
Yep. So
No.
we'll start out. You'll be able to bring a paycheck. We'll say, hey, this is exactly how much money you have. Hopefully we see a spreadsheet and say, hey, this is where my money is, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to David because I don't know how to set that shit up.
You're
We'll
good.
we'll get you going.
So as always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. We appreciate you guys joining us. Hopefully you caught some information. One thing I want you to understand is Skyler's a normal 19-year-old kid doing normal things. My goal is to make him not normal and be a money freak, right? So,
I'm gonna lie, for like a hot minute, for like a month after we talked last time, I was like, fuck all that. I am not being poor. I was like,
what's up, man? It's like come
Baby steps.
come live a day with me, and you're gonna go, you know what? This ain't that bad. It has its negatives.
You
but
gave a lot up when you were young.
you have no idea. I mean, but so Kitty Wampus, thanks so much for the soda.
I enjoyed my
Water.
Primo water.
So I didn't have Primo.
I had Primo.
So.
We might be back next week. We don't know yet. We're trying to figure out our holiday schedule, but otherwise, if you have not gone and liked the Bucks and Brews TikTok page, please do that because we want to start building there so we can go live on TikTok on Bucks and Brews instead of my account. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll get these episodes up in the near future here and go like all our other videos so we can, start getting more traction. Thanks for joining, and we'll talk soon.
You've dialed in.
To Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
You can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use.
smarts of these stuff.
Because they know the
And
brews.
they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
Save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks.
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
Brews.
and brews.
Brews.
Bucks and Brews.